Hello again, this is Al K0CN, and I'm back again with my Flex 6000 Signature Series radio running SmartSDR version 2.0. The subject of this video will be SmartSDR version 2.0, specifically the SmartLink feature. SmartLink software allows you to securely connect to and control the functions of your Flex 6000 series radio via the Internet. There are presently several good YouTube videos demonstrating the setup and registration process, so I'm not going to do that here. Instead, I want to focus on logging in and the steps required to put your Flex radio on the air. As a new user of this software, it is important to review the detailed instructions found in the SmartSDR user guide and the SmartLink Quick Start guide for SmartSDR. In the user guide, be sure to check out Section 7 and Section 18, as they are of specific importance. I also found how-to documents in the Flex community and the Help Desk Assistance Center to be very helpful in setting up my station, especially a PDF titled How to Set Up the Windows Default Playback and Recording Audio Device. So let's take a closer look at logging in and operating the Flex 6000 series radio using SmartLink. I'll close my window and let's start over from scratch. First, I go to the Start menu on my system tray and start SmartSDR. A window appears asking me to log in. I enter my email address and password and press Enter. I have two radios available, a 6700 which is local and a 6500 which is located about 100 miles south of me at my home QTH. Both radios are on and connected to the switch ports on the back of my modems and have access to the Internet. Here's a simple diagram showing the network connection that I'm using at my station. So for this example, I'll connect with my Flex 6500, which is located about 100 miles away. This will be a remote connection as indicated by SmartLink on the radio ID. I simply click on the desired radio and note that the Connect buttons appear. I click on the Connect button to connect the radio and open the SmartSDR main window. The window will open as if operated locally. When you're connected via SmartLink, you'll see a blue SmartLink indicator on the lower right portion of the SmartSDR window. The Low BW Connect or Low Bandwidth Connect button is used when the Internet connection is operating at a modest or low connection speed. At my present location, I have a DSL Internet connection with a typical download speed of 4 to 5 megabits per second, and my upload speed is anywhere from 0.5 to 1 megabits per second. This rate varies, but even with this connection speed, I'm able to operate with few, if any, noticeable issues, as long as there's no one else competing for bandwidth on my network. There is a network quality monitor on the SmartSDR window, located on the bottom right, next to the SmartLink indicator. When the graph is green, the connection is excellent to very good, yellow means good to fair, and red indicates a poor connection. The more bars, the better. If I hover my pointer over the monitor, I'll see specifics about the network connection quality. By right-clicking on the bar graph, a network diagnostic window appears showing details of the network performance. Using the Low Bandwidth Connect option instead of Connect, the SmartSDR window will open with a single PAN adapter at low refresh rates and with a single slice receiver, which is less demanding on the network. Next, let's look at the receiving and transmit audio with a PC controlling the Flex radio. When operating in LAN remote mode, the radio's audio data is transmitted both to and from the PC. Therefore, you must have the remote button enabled to hear the received signal on the PC's default playback audio device. The remote button is located on the upper right part of the window. Hovering the mouse pointer over the button will bring up a tooltip showing the default playback audio device being used. In Windows 10, the PC default playback audio device is selected by right-clicking on the speaker icon in the system tray. Select Playback Device and select the Playback tab on the top. Scroll through the options and select the output device you wish to use. I am using a USB headset that I have plugged into my PC, so I'll select that option set to be default. Next, I'll set the recording device, which will be the microphone to my headset. To do this, select the Recording tab, select the microphone you wish to use on your PC, and set it to default. You can see that I have the headset microphone set as my default. When finished, select OK to close the window. Next, I'll go to the PCW panel on the SmartSDR window and choose a microphone profile for the microphone selected. If you don't have one, you can create a new microphone profile using the equalizer. Finally, set the mic input in the PCW panel to PC, which will route the PC record audio to the mic input of the FlexRadio. This completes the basic audio setup for the SmartLink. At this point, you should be able to hear audio signals from the remote radio through your selected PC audio output. You can manipulate your receiver using the SmartSDR interface as if you were operating your radio locally. The final step in my operating procedure is to check the transmitter for proper power output and SWR. First, I adjust the RF power slider to the desired output and also the tune PWR slider for the desired tune power. I have my RF power set at 100% and the tune PWR set to 10%. When I left my home location, I connected the radio to a dipole antenna for 75 meters that usually has an SWR of about 1.25. To check the SWR on the remote transmitter, now 100 miles away, I press the tune button on the TX panel and watch the power output level on the meter. And I also observe the SWR on its meter. Seeing that the meters give me the expected values, next I'll check the SWR at full power. I can move the Tune PWR slider to 100% and press Tune. Again, the meters show me the expected values. Next, I'll readjust my Tune PWR slider to 10%, and now I'm ready to transmit with my Flex 6500 remotely. To key the transmitter, I press the MOX button, which will allow me to transmit. I see my transmit audio on the pan adapter, and it seems to be operating normally. I can now operate on 75 meters single sideband, following the normal operating procedures I would use when operating a SmartSDR station locally. Well, that's it. A quick look at the process for operating a Flex 6000 Signature Series radio using SmartSDR version 2.0 and using SmartLink for remote operation. I hope this video has answered some of your questions and gives you an idea as to the ease of remote operation using SmartLink. So with that, I'll wish you all good luck and good DX. 73 from Al, K0CN.